Welcome back, everybody. This is the Trainyard Monument puzzle guide for the Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, Next Generations, and everything in between. If you didn't know, we have 3 additional monuments if your seed supports it. One of them being Trainyard Monument, Supermarket, and the Water Treatment Plant, giving us more ways to get the red cards, the green cards, and the blue cards. So for a lot of you, this is the first time you're seeing the Trainyard. So we're going to show you how to do it. And if you complete this puzzle, you get the all-important red card. So you can go do launch style. Woo! All right, so let's do it. I'm Jade Monkey. And again, this is the Trainyard Puzzle Monument Guide. And we'll need a few things as we get started here. One of them being a fuse, obviously. One of the other things you'll need is a green card and a blue card. The blue card being the more difficult out of the list of things to get. So one of the things, or one of the places, monuments you can go to would be the satellite dish, and I have a video on that as well. I'm going to link that now in the upper right-hand corner. Go check that out if you want to know how to get a blue card at the satellite dish. All right, on to the more requirements we'll need for this said monument. Real quick, always, make sure you've got a sleeping bag down in the area and a stash? And put another kit inside of here. In this case, I have like another weapon, something to eat, rad protection, and everything else to go back in. Just so you know, I'm on the PC right now. There's a couple subtle changes here, and I will try to point them out as we go. Just so you know, there are some scientists here. Currently, we do not have them inside of the Rust Console Edition, but that could change in the future. So I'll try to point out some of the changes and stuff, and potentially where these things could change for us in the future. So. Alright, so again, we'll need a blue card, a green card, and a fuse. A fresh fuse. And I know here on the PC we can stack these, but on the Rust Console Edition currently, as of 2021, we cannot. So just so you know, we got the rad protection here is over 25 or above. And I've got just some basic stuff. Wood armor. A lot of times just junk armor will do you just fine, so don't even sweat it. A lot of times I'll just go in prim gear. In this case, I've got a pistol to take care of the scientist as we go. Now, I am only going to show you the puzzle here, as this will take up most of the time. I'm going to try to show you the different buildings here. This is, we'll just call it the grain elevator. This building here, at dead center of the screen, is main loot. And way in the background, the red thing over there in the distance is the tower. The water tower, just straight tower. I'm going to detach my camera so you can go over here. This is the tower. And then off to the right here, just over the railroad tracks, we're going to call this the switch house. I'm going to pull right up on it, and then you'll see a couple more differences here we'll go over. This is the switch house. All right, so the switch house and the grain elevator are really important because that's where the switches are to activate the main loot building, which is over here. Real quick, you can see some scientists here, excuse me, just so you know in our version that's not there. This obviously isn't there until we get underground tunnels, subway system. And there's some subtle changes in here. Our switch is down on the first story, so we'll go over it. And there is a, over here at main loot, there is a fence around here, and on our version there is not. So you can just go right to these stairs. Okay, and you can go at this at any point. Now, I do have a video on how to just loot this without cards. So you can just run around as a scrub if you have the rad protection. I will go ahead and link that video now in the upper right-hand corner. Go check that out. All right, so you can come at any point, either the grain elevator or the switch house, as long as the switches are turned on, and then you can go on to the puzzle portion. Let me make sure I got my weapon ready here. Oh, my. You guys get to see how bad my aim is. That scared me so bad. Okay, we're going up here. This one's nice because you can actually jump down the staircase as you go down. Kind of like side saddle them. Up here we have our first military crate. Boom! Tech trash. The all-important tech trash. This is your first switch. Again, it doesn't matter what order you have these on as long as both of them are on. I'll try to show you the side saddle. This does work on Console Edition, by the way. Just like this. I'm really slow with it right now, but you get the idea. Okay, so going across here, looking at the water tower. Or the tower itself, that's main loot. The switch house should be just above these pipes and over the, what are those? Cargo container high-lows? I don't even know what you call those. So we're going to head over, go towards the water tower, the red tower, and we're going to go across railroad tracks. Again, there'll be some subtle changes here, as a lot of the prefabs, like the cars, have gotten an update for us. This is HDRP. Yeah, there's tons and tons of stuff in here. Yeah, this place is great because it's got good loot, and it doesn't take much to do it. It seems a little crazy at first, but really it's... Oh my goodness, it's not too bad. All right, Steve. I got him. So we'll go up past the water tower. You can see these pipes here. Jeez. All right. I'm going to go up these stairs here, and we'll go over the difference between... This guy is just not going to let up. Again, no scientists for us quite yet. So the difference for us is this generator will be facing the door, and you're going to want to enter in on the bottom, but there will be a switch. I'm going to flick our switch here to turn them on, but I'll show you what this looks like for us on the console edition. I'll step outside. You're going to want to enter on the bottom floor, as that's pretty much all you need to do. If you come in on the back side again, water tower here, red tower, water tower. And the switch will be on a board like this or on the end of it. The engine or the generator will look semi-different, and there should be a military crate or a brown crate over in this general area. Here it's in the back. Just know we've got to keep the switch on. Okay, so now we can head over to the main loot building. And as long as you have your green card, your blue card, and a fuse, you're good to go. Keep that rad protection. There's also a lot of tunnels around here, so people can really get the drop on you pretty quickly. There's a lot of people that like to camp up here. There also can be a crate drop that happens here as well, so this is a very, very hot zone. And it's just got good loot, honestly. Even if you don't do the red card puzzle, remember, you can always swap those out at the bandit camp for hot cash. Okay, so right here, this is main loot. We're going to use these staircases here. Don't really have to worry about the top floor, as that's more used when you have a minicopter. And yes, that will be a thing at some point, I would imagine. This fence here and this like boarded up area is just wide open, just so you can walk right up to these staircases. That's all that matters. There might be a few more scientists in here, so bear with me and my bad aims. These guys right here. Come on! Yeah, I got him in the first clip. Go me. Okay, so as you come up the stairs here, you've got the first door. So as long as the switches are on, you should see 3 green lights. If anybody else is skeezing around out here, they will turn these off, and you can tell because it'll be right there on the reticle, or on the iron sight, and then it'll be one right here. The one in the middle always stays lit. So if you're good and you're all 3 green, you can take a fuse, put it in there, turn the switch on. Now you're taking durability damage on the switch. You see it slowly going down? It's the same for us on console, baby. All right, so now get your green card out. Go up to the next staircase. You can already see the green light here. Beep. Got some barrels. There's one barrel here. Got a brown crate. Bam! Well, this isn't in the game yet for us, or this, but brown crates are good. You've got a barrel here. You shouldn't be able to jump down these, and if you can, it's extremely limited. There were a few glitches back in the day, so they've really fixed that. By the way, if your friend pulls the actual switch itself, I'm sorry, the fuse, or if anybody else turns off the switches, you can leave by hitting this red button. We like, if you're going duo or higher, we usually, once we get this last door open, I tell the person to pull the fuse, and then we all come up here and I open the door for that person here. So if we hear somebody coming, we can use these doors as like a barricade, and then we can have a plan for rushing the outside. So, you know, just something to think about. You can see our cards have taken durability. This is the absolute honeypot for loots. Look at this. Brown crate, bam, right? Military crate. Oh, my tube, what? We got the rocket tube going. I wish this was realsies. Again, this will come with power surge. If you're wondering what power surge is, which is electricity, and what's coming for us very, very soon, as the staging test branch is around the corner, I have the power surge video. I will link that now in the upper right-hand corner. Would strongly suggest checking that out. It's going to give you a massive heads up on all other players. Look at this. These brown crates can also be military crates. They can switch. So sometimes you can get a roll of like what? What is that? 4, 5, 6 mil crates. Pretty dang good. Look at this. You've got the, I was just going to say laser sight. That's the hollow sight. Tech trash. Look at this. So good, man. All over the place. Again, this would come with the electricity or power surge for us. Nice. Ladder hatch. And the all-important, the red card. And again, even if you don't do the launch site, it is worth money. They don't stack, so usually if you have, for us personally, if I have more than 3 of these, I try to find the bandit camp. Let me see where it is for us here. Bandit camp. And you can trade them in for scrappy poo. Red card, 80 scrap. That's worth it. So again, you can do the launch site, or you can trade it in for actual scrap. So either way, it's moving the needle for you. Massive, massive loot for you and your team. And this moves progression along quite nicely. So there you go. That's the train yard, how to do the monument puzzle. It is an excellent place to go, even mid to late game, and just a good place to kind of live around because there's plenty of action. You can always cherry pick the players coming through here. So if you found this useful and helpful, be sure to drop a like. We do stream and do videos quite often on Rust, so if you see us live streaming, just stop in and be like, "What's up?" And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye! We're going to give you a nice aerial view as we leave, okay? To help out. This is grain elevator. This is the tower. This is the switch house, and that's main loot. I'm just going to back up so you guys can see it.